Chad, 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 Chad. What is up, party people? Hi, diddly ho, diddly neighborinos, and respectful salutations to you, Mr. Bobby Brackens. Today we have the first edition of the greatest competition in Magic history, the biggest Chad in the multiverse. We have scoured the 5 earliest Magic sets, hand-picked 20 Chads from among the hundreds of applicants we received, narrowed it down, and now they are going to battle it out for the top spot. The winner of this competition will then be saved, and then all the winners of all the next competitions going down in chunks, set by set, are going to battle it out for the crown of the multiverse's biggest Chad. This is going to be incredible, Bob. Okay, so what do we got? Like I said, I'm your host, Ron King. We've taken Chads from 5 of Magic's vintage sets, the earliest. That includes Alpha, Beta, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, and Legends. There were actually no Chads that made the cut from Antiquities. So we had to go with Rule 701.18b, failed to find Chad. But Legends more than made up for it. We got a lot of Chads from Legends, Bob, and they are beautiful, let me tell you. All right, so a little bit about the criteria that our contestants are going to be judged by. The contestants will be judged by stature, imposition, and demeanor. Just how they look, the vibe they give off. Are they giving that chatty vibe, or are they not? Okay, number 2. Muscle definition. That's a given, Bob. They gotta be pumped up. Yeah, they gotta be getting it. Most importantly, jawline and chin strength, bone structure in the face. That's going to be really important. Then we're just going for stats, but that's not going to be broken down into really detailed stat evaluations, just a net positive or negative, good stats or bad stats. Same with the flavor text of these entrants, net positive or negative flavor text. Is the flavor text doing them justice? Is it increasing the Chadness or decreasing the Chadness? These things can be neutral also. Some things that the entrants will not be judged by are converted mana cost. Mana cost is not going to be coming into the equation, especially not weighed against their stats. The stats are just going to speak for themselves. Are they beefy or not? They're not going to be judged by any activated or static abilities. Abilities aren't going to play a part in it at all. Also, non-muscle or jaw, chin, bone structure related beauty, you know what I mean? Like, they could be really handsome or beautiful, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a Chad, okay? Also not going to be judged on gender. This is equal opportunity. There's going to be males and females in here, and they're going to be judged exactly the same. Same with race and species of the entrants. That is not going to play a part, Bob. So let me just check in with the panel. Panel, are you ready to kick it off?
Yes, Ron, we are ready down here. We are excited.
All right, excellent. We'll check back in with you later. Yeah, so I'm in communication with the panel. What I'm going to do is introduce the entrant, talk a little bit about them. Then I'm going to evaluate if their flavor text is a net positive, negative, or neutral with the stats. And I'm going to check into the panel. They're going to give their final word and come back with the point total. They're going to give a point total. It's out of 10 possible. So 10 being just ultimate Chad, 1 being not Chad at all, But like I said, they've gone through a process before this, so there's not going to be any 3s or 4s or 2s or 1s or anything like that. Everything's going to be above a 5 probably. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be in this stage of the competition. All right, without further ado, let's kick this off, Bob. Let's get it started. This is Vintage Chads. All right. First entrant, we have Mijay Jin.
Chad. Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Chad.
That's beautiful. Okay, this one is going to have no flavor text and net positive stats. I mean, this guy is big and beefy, you know, lots of beef in the back there, the back shoulder area. I don't even know what's going on with that. I mean, it's like shoulder presses all day, you know, but not much else, it looks like. But you know what? This isn't a bodybuilding competition. This is a Chad competition. So I'm going to check in with the panel and see what they think. Panel.
Yeah, Ron, we're going to give 6 points to Mijay Jin.
All right, 6 points for Mijay Jin. Okay. Moving on to number 2 from Arabian Nights. This is King Soleiman.
Chad.
Yeah. All right.
Chad.
I'm gonna give him a plus for the flavor text. Sure, why not? And I'm gonna have to dock him. I'm gonna have to give him a negative for that pathetic stat line. Otherwise, you know, he's looking regal, he's looking fly, he's looking successful and rich. That's very chatty. You know, not the traditional muscles that we would like to see, but he's still got a shot. Let's check in. Panel, holler at me.
Yeah, Ron, King Suleiman is going to get 6 points from us. 6 points.
All right, that's another 6 out of 10. Moving on now to alpha and beta sets. We have got Veteran Bodyguard.
Chad.
Wow.
Chad.
Wow, that is a Chad. Let's break this down. Yeah, that flavor text, that's not doing anything for you. The humility, the self-sacrifice. Yeah, that's going to be a minus for the flavor text. And I'm going to give that stat line, I'm going to say it's neutral. Otherwise, great muscles, absolutely fantastic definition. I'm gonna give a bonus points for that missing eye or the eye patch, whatever's going on there. That's I'm gonna say that's chatty. All right, let's check in. Panel, what do you say?
The panel has decided to award 7 points.
7 points. 7 out of 10 for Veteran Bodyguard. All right. Next up, number 4, Obsianus Golem.
Chad.
Wow. Okay.
Chad.
This one's pretty unique. That flavor text is really stupid. That's not doing anything for the chattiness. You're making a fool out of yourself. Not cool, bro. Not cool. That's a minus. But that stat line, those are beefy. I'm going to give that a definite plus. That's going to be a plus. Otherwise, you know, pretty ripped, pretty sculpted, if I can say so, literally. Yeah, and that big mouth too, that big shark mouth with the shark teeth. That's definitely chatty. Panel, holler at me.
That's a solid 6 out of 10, Ron. 6 points.
6 out of 10 for Obsianus Golem. All right, moving right along, we have Northern Paladin.
Chad.
Sure. Oh my goodness. I don't, just right off the bat, you know, I could not believe if this guy was named anything but Chad. Okay. Flavor text not doing much for this guy, not doing much for him. That's going to be neutral, and this stat line also neutral. That's going to hurt his final score. But geez, the guy is just such a Chad through and through. Look at him. Look at that stare. He's imposing, self-confident, amazing. Let's see if the panel agrees.
Northern Paladin is getting 7 points, Ron. 7 points.
7 points for Northern Paladin. All right. Number 6, we have Herloon Minotaur.
Chad. Chad.
Sure thing.
Chad.
All right. You know, that is a lot of flavor text. The second half isn't really doing much, but I'm gonna give it a net positive, Bob. I'm gonna give it a net positive for that text. It's not taken away. And I'm gonna say minus for that stat line, Bob. It's not doing anything for me. Yeah, otherwise not so much to say about this entrant. I mean, that big beefy head, that is definitely Chad-like. He's looking like a buffalo over here. You know, that's important. Yeah, let's check in with the panel.
6 points, Ron. 6 points. 6.
6 points for the Minotaur. All right, number 7, we have Banalish Hero.
Chad.
All right.
Chad.
Yeah, I'll give that flavor text a plus. That's pretty pompous, and yeah, obviously these stats couldn't have anything but a minus. Pretty weak sauce there, Bob. Otherwise, you know, proud stature, looking really confident, really chatty. Yeah, not much to say about that. Good build. I wouldn't say muscular, but you know, strong disposition. Panel?
Yeah, Ron, the panel awards 6 points.
6 points for Banalish Hero. Cool. We are now moving on to the main event, Bob. It's Legends. We have 13 entries on this one, okay? So, moving along, we have Tempest Efreet.
Chad.
Ooh,
Chad.
yeah. All right, looking good. We got no flavor text on that one, so that's going to be neutral. I'm going to say the stat line is also neutral on this. Okay, build, looking slim, definitely looking tight like a tiger, Bob. You know what I mean? Really nice pecs, really nice abs. Not really like beefcake status. The earrings are doing it for me. I'm going to say that's Chad plus points with that. That jawline, yeah, you know, it's chiseled. It's there. Panel.
This one's going to get 7 points, Ron.
7 points for Tempest Efreet. Not bad. Okay, moving on. We have Ragnar.
Chad.
Alrighty.
Chad.
He'll get a plus for that text. He'll definitely get a plus for that text. Unfortunately, going to have to give a minus for that stat line. That is no bueno, Bob. Otherwise, you know, he's obviously a beefy dude, obviously impressive, little elderly, you know, maybe a bit past his prime, but still kicking. You know, he's got that beard that's obscuring the jawline. That's going to have to take points away, but not too many, because I think you can tell that the jaw is there, Bob. You can tell the jaw is there. Let's check in.
Ragnar is going to get 6 points, Ron. 6.
6 points for Ragnar. Okay, moving on to number 10. We are halfway through. It is Marhault Elsdragon.
Chad.
Wow, that's all I have to say. This is a Chad through and through. You can just tell. And yeah, I'm definitely giving a big plus to that text, and a big plus for those stats. This is a great one. He is looking hot to trot, He is just looking like an ultimate Chad, full of confidence, full of swag. That jawline is on point, super strong, everything. Yeah, I'm going to have to dock it for being a headshot. You know, you can't really see the muscles. I'm sure they're there. His frame is obviously good, but you can't see the muscles. It's we got some visibility issues here. Let's see how much that's going to affect the point total.
Yeah, Ron, despite those visibility issues, we're going to award 8 points. 8 points.
Okay, he still pulls 8 points. That is the highest score this far, so congratulations, Marhult Elsdragon. Moving along, Marble Priest.
Chad.
Marble Priest.
Chad.
Look at this boy.
Chad.
Right. We got no text on this one. That's going to be neutral. Stat line. I'm going to say neutral on that one too, Bobby. Okay. Yeah, he's obviously chiseled in the torso region. Really nice abs, unbelievable pecs. But I'm a little concerned about the arms and the legs here. They don't seem to have much definition at all, which is making that loincloth kind of awkward. You know what I mean? So I'm going to actually have to dock it for the loincloth. That could be a plus or a minus. But yeah, let's check in and see what the priest gets.
Yeah, Ron, this is exactly why you don't want to miss leg day. 6 points.
6 out of 10 for Marble Priest. All right, moving on. What do we got next? Coming in at number 12, Jedit Ojanen.
Chad.
Whoa.
Chad.
Whoa, that was unexpected. What an incredible Chad this is. Okay, he is definitely getting a plus for the flavor text and a big plus for the stats too. This guy is just amazing. I mean, perfect definition in the muscles, perfect bulky frame, but not too much. I mean, just completely perfectly chiseled, and that's underneath a coat of fur, and you can see that. I mean, really nice jaw. Obviously, he's a tiger, but you can still see, I mean, the jaw is there, Bob. And, you know, I'm sure he's got some bite force with that jaw. Let's check in. I'm feeling really confident about this score.
Yeah, Ron, we have a deliberated. It's a 10. It's a 10.
Oh my goodness. And Jedit Ojanen pulls the first perfect 10 out of 10 of the night. That is incredible. Congratulations, Jedit. I think you really deserve that perfect score. All right, moving on. Ivory Guardians.
Chad.
Okie dokie. That's a big boy.
Chad.
That's a giant boy. Yeah, flavor text. That's going to get a plus from me, Bob. I'm going to give a neutral to that stat line. Yeah, this is a big boy. He's got some incredible pecs, and with those tattoos too, you know, it's rocking out there. The jawline, I don't know, it just seems a little thick, a little chunky, you know what I mean? A little too much meat on it, not quite the definition we would like to see. We'll see how the panel feels about this.
Yeah, Ron seems like a nice guy, but just not a Chad. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. I can only agree. Okay. Next contestant, we have Ghosta Dirk.
Chad.
Give it up.
Chad.
All right.
Chad.
Yeah, Ghosta. He has no text, so that's neutral. I'm going to give a plus to the stat line. Yeah, I'm a little worried about you, Ghosta. I mean, you look a little elderly. It looks like your muscles have withered a little bit. You got some flappy skin laying over those muscles. I don't know, man. I appreciate you coming into the competition, but let's see if it can go all the way for an elderly Chad.
Yeah, way past his prime, Ron. Way past his prime. It's a disqualification.
Ooh, that is some tough news for Ghosta Dirk. He is Disqualified. Oh, the first disqualification of the night goes to Dirk DQ. All right, moving along, we have Dakin Blackblade.
Chad.
He's a real celebrity. All right, let's see what we got. Gonna give him a plus for that text. That's really chatty, confident. Okay. Gonna give him a plus for that stat line too. Yeah, this is a tough one. I mean, everyone knows Dakin Blackblade is a Chad through and through in attitude. But in this card version for this competition, I don't know, Bob. You got a full suit of armor and a helmet. It's obscuring any kind of musculature. I think we're gonna have a visibility issue here. Let's check in.
Yeah, Ron. Instant disqualification for visibility.
Oh man, Dakin Blackblade disqualified. Yep. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I mean, if you're going to come in here in just a full suit of armor, I don't know. I don't think you can expect so much more, Bob. You know, you got to be showing the muscles. You got to be showing it. Can't be afraid. Okay, next 16 we have Davenant Archer.
Chad. Chad.
All right. We got no text on this one. Definitely going to have to give a minus sign to those stats. Otherwise, this is a really fine female Chad. That jawline is incredible. Chin is so strong. Entire face, entire bone structure is just chiseled from solid granite. Yeah, that look of just utter chatty conviction. She's amazing. Okay, let's check in.
Yeah, Ron. That's a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay, well, the panel has the final say. I would have given it a 9, but okay, fair is fair. Thank you, Davenant Archer. So next in at number 17, we have Craw Giant.
Chad.
Okay.
Chad.
Wow. Now that is a Chad of a golem or whatever. I'm going to give it a plus to text. Also a plus to stats. I mean, he is just amazing. What could you really say about this guy? He is chiseled from stone, you know, quite literally, it appears. Amazing pecs, amazing shape. That jawline, you could cut diamonds on that thing, Bob. I'm feeling good about this. Let's see what the final score is.
After deliberations, that's a perfect score. 10 out of 10, Ron.
It's a 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. Yes, Craw Giant, well-deserved perfect score. Congratulations. Okay, moving on. We have Barbary Apes.
Chad.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Chad.
Yeah. Eating their own kind. I'm going to say that's a plus for the text. Gonna have to dock points for the pathetic stats. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's coming in here with the bulk, you know what I mean? The bulk, it's not really muscle definition. The jawline, it doesn't really exist. It's not really so great. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this.
We are ruling them unfit for competition. Disqualified, Ron. Disqualified.
Oh, and that's what I was afraid of. Barbary Apes. Disqualified. All right, moving on. We are wrapping up this competition. Number 19, we have Akron Legionnaire.
Chad.
Ooh.
Chad.
This could be a Dakin Blackblade situation. Okay, we got no text. Oh, that's a shame because those are probably the most incredible stats we've seen this whole night, Bob. Given a double plus for those stats. But the visibility, you just can't see anything on this guy. I just don't know if it's going to go all the way, Bob. Let's check in panel.
Hey, no deliberation necessary. Show him the door, Ron. Disqualified.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Akron Legionnaire, despite the stats, disqualified. All right, last contestant. We are at the end of this competition. What is it going to be, Bob? Let us bring in Wrathy Berserker.
Chad.
Bobby Boy. Wow, look at him. Incredible. I'm going to give a plus to that flavor text. And those stats, I got to say that's neutral. But this guy is a Chad's Chad, Bob. I mean, look at this form. Look at that muscle definition just blasting out. Just full of violence and rage. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. I think this could be another perfect score, Bob. But let's check in for the final word panel.
Ron, we'd love to give him a 10, but the jawline just wasn't perfect. It's a 9.
Oh, and he comes in narrowly missing a perfect score. It's a 9 out of 10, Bob. Okay. So now, this is exciting, Bob. We are going to get the final results. The panel is just going to weigh their decisions. I know we had 2 10s, so it's going to be exciting. There are no ties in this competition. The panel has to choose a gold medal winner. So, let's hear it.
Okay, Ron, we got the results in ascending order. It is Wrathy Berserker, Craw Giant, and Jedit Odinen.
Okay, yes, understood. Thank you so much for tonight, panel. Thank you for your wise decisions. I will give the news.
Yeah, and thank you, Ron.
All right. We have a result, Bobby Brackens. Winning the Bronze Award for Vintage Chad, it is Wrathy Berserker. Chad. 9 points. Yeah, what could you say about him that hasn't been said? He is very deserving of this bronze medal. He is incredible. All right. And getting the silver medal tonight for Vintage Chad with 10 points, Craw Giant. Chad. Wonderful Chad. Shame, Shame he couldn't take it all the way, but Craw Giant winning the silver medal tonight. So, you know what that means, Bob? Our gold medal winner and the Vintage Chad from the first 5 sets of Magic is my hero,
Jedit O'Johnson.
That is right, the Tiger Adonis. Look at him in amazement.
Jedit O'Johnson
is the first Chad of the Multiverse, and he will be going forward to challenge the other winners of future competitions. I could not be more stoked for you, bro. Yeah, what else can I say? This has been an incredible night. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the next installment of this competition, be sure to give a like and subscribe. We'll see you right back here on Ron King Magic for this competition and other random Magic the Gathering content. Peace.
Chatty Chad, Chatty Chad, Chad, Chatty Chad, Chatty Chad, Chatty Chad, Chatty Chad, Chad.